Shaggywankia. My name is Jerry Donnelly and I am here today on behalf of the New Zealand Maitri Sangha. It is with great sadness that the New Zealand Maitri Sangha ask for and pray for the release of Mahasambodhi Dhammasanga Lopum News in Nepal. Contrary to media releases around the world, Lopum News has not been legally arrested, but rather taken into custody illegally, without a warrant, by the Nepali Police and Central Intelligence Bureau, thus continuing and perpetuating the unjust treatment of Lopum over the past 8 or so years. On the evening of Tuesday the 9th of January 2024, Nepal Police and CIB entered a house in Kathmandu and seized Lopum, along with sums of Nepali and foreign currency and several laptops and cell phones, claiming illegally and without proof that the money was laundered. In fact, the money, laptops and phones are all donations from Lopum's devotees the world over. We ourselves here in New Zealand regularly send donations to Lopum. In addition to releasing Lopum, we also therefore ask for these donations to be returned to Lopum for the advancement of the Maitri Dharma and the benefit of all beings. Having travelled to Nepal significantly since 2012, we, the New Zealand Sangha, have the utmost respect for and faith in the Nepali people, which is why we cannot understand how Nepal can even fathom incarcerating a great Paramatma Guru who has come to earth solely for the liberation of all beings. How can a colossally compassionate being, one who avoids even bending a single blade of grass when he walks, be repeatedly wrongfully accused of such egregious false allegations, having his reputation tarnished and holy precincts raided? Is it because Lopum's light is so immensely bright? There is no need for fear. Rather, we should be rejoicing in Lopum's divine existence, not locking him up in a prison cell illegally. This is both absolutely heartbreaking and astonishing. Lopum is a divine treasure for the whole world. With deep reverent prostrations, we bow at your divine lotus feet, Mahasambodhi Dhammasanga Lopum News. With unbounded faith in you, we pray that all obstacles are removed and that truth prevails, with your divine name being cleared once and for all, for the infinite benefit of all beings. We, the New Zealand Sangha, are fully here supporting you, Lopum News, and the Nepali Sangha also, infinitely, sending you our deepest heartfelt prayers and love. Nenyes and Shaggywankia.
Shaggywankia. My name is Marty. I'm from Australia, but I live in New Zealand with my wife Jerry. I've been walking on the Maitri Dharma pathway now for around 10 years, just over 10 years. I met Mahasambodhi Dhammasanga Guru just after he finished his 6-year tapas meditation in the jungles of Nepal. When I first stood in front of the Guru, I just felt an overwhelming sense of peace, purity and love, and I immediately knew that this being was something incredibly special and precious. Since that time, I've been going back to Nepal each year for around 5 months to pay homage to the great Guru and to slowly start learning about the Maitri Dharma pathway. So since meeting the Guru, my entire life has changed. My inner world is transforming And each day I feel that Guru is guiding me towards a happier, more peaceful and more loving life. Guru offers the world a very precious and divine opportunity, and that is for each soul to attain mukti moksha transcendence. So may we all enjoy a heaven-like realm of eternal peace, happiness, love and joy. Like many devotees around the world, I was shocked and deeply saddened to see the media coverage of Guru being arrested. Over the years, sadly, I've noticed that there's been a sort of continuous persecution of Guru, who's quite literally a living saint. So these ongoing smears and now legal actions, they're just entirely unjust, and I don't quite understand how anyone in clear conscience could actually pursue these kinds of actions. So this video is really about showing my love and support for Mahasambodhi Dharma Sangha Lopamyus at this time. I hope and pray that the Nepali people, the Nepali government and the Nepali legal system can come together to ensure that Guru is no longer persecuted or harassed simply because his light is so tremendously bright and peaceful. Guru and the Maitri Dharma movement is so desperately needed in the world today. And to those of you who are lucky enough to live in Nepal at the moment, what a divine, precious treasure you have in the Guru. May the government soon see the Guru for who he truly is, a saintly and blessed soul who is here to uplift the whole world into a new golden age. I lovingly bow to the lotus feet of Mahasambodhi Dharma Sangha Guru. I offer myself to this beautifully uplifting Maitri Dharma pathway, and I hope that all beings can attain mukti moksha, freedom and liberation. May Guru soon be free and available to the world again. May the Maitri Dharma soon spread like wildfire to where it is needed. And may all beings soon enjoy all the delights of mukti moksha transcendence. Shagiwankya.
Shagiwankya. My name is Jampaladen. I live in the Netherlands. I found our Guru in February 2011 when he was still meditating in Halkoria. I wanted to see with my own eyes if he was a true Guru. It was the best thing that happened in my life, and I kept coming back and stayed as long as possible for those 5 months each year near Guru. Eventually, I met Guru's whole family and also recognized all of the main people involved in these accusations. I can tell you that these are false accusations. Lopam is the most divine person in the entire world and came to the world to uplift all sentient beings and show the path to mukti and moksha. Like me, many devotees from all over the world came to get darshan from Guru and gave lots of donations, of which I personally received for the sangha. So this is what I have to say about our beloved Lopamyus Mahasambodhi Dharma Sangha Guru. I will say something in Dutch for people who only understand Dutch. Ik ben absoluut gechoqueerd dat onze Guru is gearresteerd. Dit is zo onrespectvol. Al die valse beschuldigingen, het is gewoon duidelijk dat dit dat dit echt grote onzin is. Iemand die zo heilig is, die doet zulke dingen niet. En ik ken al de mensen die Guru beschuldigen, die heb ik van dichtbij meegemaakt. En ik kan jullie vertellen dat het echt niet waar is waar hij van beschuldigd wordt. Oké, ik wil het even hierbij laten. Er worden filmpjes van Nepalese mensen die hierbij betrokken zijn, die worden uitgezonden en die worden ook ondertiteld. Dus dan kunt u dit allemaal zelf volgen. Шагиваньке.
Всем добрый день. Меня зовут Семен. Я из России. Swagat, Nepal. Today with big attention I'm looking at what is going on in Nepal, and I would like to speak a bit about Rambamjan, or Little Buddha as media call him. Actually his name is Mahasambodhi Dharmasanga Guru. This is his spiritual name. I'm following Dharmasanga Guru's teachings already for many years, and for me they feel like pure unrefined truth, like a pathway which leads the whole world to the golden age. I began to study Nepali language especially to be able to understand your Guru, to be able to read Dharmasanga's teachings in his own language, which is Nepali language. Nepal is a great country and I love it a lot. I often travel there. You have many different cultures, mixed and living in peace and harmony there. And now you also have Dharmasanga Guru. He is the greatest gift of Nepal for the whole world. He is the treasure which has to be nurtured and protected. But unfortunately what we see today in Nepal is the opposite, and it's a shame. Great gurus come to the earth every few thousand years, and the fact is that every great guru faces all kinds of blames and accusations. People conspire against them, trying to kill, to defame and so on. And this is exactly what is happening today before our eyes. But maybe not all realize it yet. As Guru said, truth and untruth were completely mixed in the world, and now at this very moment they are separating and truth becomes crystal clear. Today in his teaching Dharmasanga is finally explaining to us what is the real purpose of human life and how to achieve this purpose, what is spiritual practice, and what is the difference between mukti and moksha, in other words between liberation and salvation. The Dharmasanga Guru's teachings are finally leading the world to the lasting peace, but not all people in the world want peace. We should remember that those who control media, they basically control people's minds. Now a little bit about Ganga Muktan. I knew her. She was always happy and friendly when I saw her in Maitri centers in Nepal. But when I came to Maitri Center in Patarkot in 2018, I noticed that she changed. She became quite gloomy. And after some time, I found out that she accused Guru. It's hard to tell why she did it. Maybe she was angry at someone in sangha. Maybe time will tell. Today the world is coming through the big transformation and purification. So good luck to all of us. It was Semyon from Russia, Jai Nepal, Maitri Mangalam and Shaigivankia.
First time I heard about Dharmasanga was a couple of years ago. I read it in the newspaper that a young boy had claimed to achieve enlightenment in 6 years and that he will bring peace to the world. And I was commenting with my friends, yeah, right, like it's not likely to happen, but inside of me I thought that's a bold statement to be made by someone that age. Anyway, a couple of years after that, I remembered him and I went into further research. So I saw the documentary about Discovery Channel, how he was doing the meditation without eating, sleeping or drinking water. And I was very much so intrigued that this could be the real deal. So I went to Nepal. First time I saw him, first time I met his gaze, it was incredible. So what happened was I went inside of the tent where he was with some of his disciples and followers, and I saw him. Our eyes had met, and I was like, whoa. I was in awe. My head went straight down in reverence, in respect, because immediately I saw that this is the real deal. As I sat down, I went quiet. I had never met anyone like that before, and I realized how lucky I was, among others as well, that were with me in the same area, in that tent. I moved my head up, and I saw him looking at me like he saw the most beautiful thing that you can imagine. He was looking at me, so my head went down immediately again, but a smile, I was smiling a little bit. I was glad. I felt like that he knew me completely, with all of my stuff that I did before, that good and bad, and I was wondering, I knew, I felt it, I felt that he knew everything, he knew the truth in everyone and in everything that exists. But knowing that, he was still looking at me as a diamond, or I'm not sure how to explain that. He saw in me, he was looking at me like he saw the potential, and no one before that and even after that looked at me that way, and that stick with me. I received his blessings and everything, and it's been a couple of years that I've been following him, and all I want to say is, if someone like me saw that there is a possibility, even like there is a reality to achieve something what he did, to unlock the potential that's in every single human being, to live as one family, regardless of religion, race, color, whatever. None of these things mattered. And you could tell that he lived what he preached, easily, instantly. He wasn't faking it, he wasn't trying to mask stuff, he wasn't lying, I saw him as the embodiment of the truth, beauty, reality as is, or as we think we can possibly imagine that it should be. So for the end, I just want to say, whoever imprisoned him, to look deep into their heart and make the right decision, because we have a chance to live in truth and goodness. We have a chance to be proud to be human beings, to make the right choice. Or Maitri Mangalam.
I'm Rebecca from Taiwan. Dear friends, I would like to share with you my high appreciation to Mahasambudhi Dharma Sangha. I met Guru back in 2013. He has totally changed my world, my life, in a beautiful and loving friendship world. And this is why, after a period of time, I shift my work to help people and to support human rights. Back in the time when I first met him is in the beautiful forest in Chitwan in Nepal, in such a beautiful country and so many beautiful people there. And I would like to say a little word to you that we all equal and we should all enjoy the peaceful feeling from Guru. Religion and belief is also human rights, and this is the reason I would like to share the feelings, and if you can appreciate that, you will find joy and happiness. And this is how we can change the world. And of course, I wish that everyone can feel the same, can have the same feeling and treat him the same. If you calm your heart and calm your mind, you will see the light from him and you will feel the joy, the warm feeling. Without words, you will understand why he is so calm and so peaceful. Unfortunately, in the past few years, because caused by a pandemic, we have no chance to travel a lot. However, we keep trying to accumulate some donations to Nepal and trying to build the foundations. So when you glow, when you shine, the world will see you. The Guru is trying to send a message to us, and if we are willing to listen, and you will believe and you will understand why each of us, no matter where you are, you have the power, you have the love, and we can all join together to change the world to a better place. Again, I would like to say thank you, and also to every people from the world who are willing to listen, especially the beauty of you in Nepal. Thank you, Guru, and thank you everyone.
Nenyes and Shaggy Wankia. As deeply saddening as it is to see our divine Bhagawan Guru, Mahasambodhi Dhammasangha Lopom News, still being held in custody in Nepal, it is important for us to keep unending faith and to remember that at this critical time, in the majestic birth of the Maitri Dharma, Guru is yet again so benevolently sacrificing himself for the good of all beings. Lopom's incarceration is bringing to the surface myriad untruths which are now starting to be seen so clearly in a groundswell of spiritual awakening, foundationally in Nepal and radiating the world over. The support for Lopom and the rising concern at his continued persecution and defamation by the Nepal police and government is gaining momentum. Not a loudly outspoken or violent momentum, but rather a natural and peaceful manifestation of truth, welling up in the hearts of people worldwide as they start to see through the fabricated untruths which are becoming more and more transparent. Maitri Precept number 10 explains that when one searches for truth, the Guru Marga path begins to take shape. So as more of the world's beings start to search for truth, more of the Maitri Dharma starts to become apparent. And for this to happen synchronistically, it means that more untruth will be uncovered. It will crack and begin to fall away, revealing the purest form of our existence, the truth. We are all truly blessed to be here at this emergent time on earth, to be born into the golden age of Dharma, where we have the opportunity to earn meritorious punya for our soul to journey onwards and upwards to mukti and moksha. And for this we graciously and unendingly offer our deep reverence and gratitude to Mahasambodhi Dhammasanga Lopam News for his unfathomable lifetimes of suffering and years of tapas in order to bring the world the wisdom of the Maitri Dharma. This is an unmeasurable gift for all beings. We continue to pray that Lopam will be released from custody and that all persecution of both religion and race be ended entirely. May Lopam's joyous wish for all beings to attain mukti and moksha ring strikingly through the hearts of all beings, and especially those opposing or fearful of him, bringing us all to a heartfelt state of Maitri Bhav. Forever bowing at your divine lotus feet, Lopam News, we offer infinite prostrations and reverence, with love from the New Zealand Maitri Sangha. Ninyes.